I remember my first brand campaign. Okay, I won't mention the brand, but I remember working with guys who didn't even have KRA pins.
According to the Digital Kenya 2025 report by Meltwater and We Are Social, the annual spend on influencer advertising has reached 274.77 million shillings in 2024, showcasing the significant investment brands are making. This was a remarkable 15.1% year-on-year increase, or 36.12 million shillings, highlighting the sector's rapid growth. And while that's just 1.8% of Kenya's total digital ad spend, which hit 15.22 billion shillings, it's clear that influencers are now serious players in the marketing game. Content creation has evolved over time. Brian Bunde was among the first influencers in Kenya, and he has watched the game grow over the last decade.
Right now, it's more complicated because there are so many ways of promoting a product. Initially, you could just do a text, then images join the platform. So you have to do text and let's say the image that the client has shared with you. Then now memes came in, so you input your memes to the content and it goes viral, and the product is known out there.
Kenyan influencers are making money through sponsored content, affiliate links, product placement, match drops, event appearances, and those curated brand experiences, the ones that scream luxury launch and invite-only vibes. Organized influencers consider a list of things before they give you their price.
For me, when it comes to pricing, I usually now factor in the time it's going to take, the number of people I'll definitely have to work with, if it includes extras, if it includes the camera crew. Of course, editing has to be part of it. Also, I'm a big deal. Have to add that. Like, hey, client has approached me, so the client has to know, working with someone with 500 followers, you are working with someone who's this level.
Now, creators work with influencer marketing platforms. Think of them as talent agents for the digital age.
Sometimes there are platforms that assist with that. And the way those platforms work is you sign up. Then after signing up, they're the ones who are going to look for gigs for you. And they're the ones who are going to recommend you to the clients. So even the payment, when it comes in, it doesn't come directly to you. It comes to the platform itself. Then they're the ones who send the money to you.
However, one of the challenges that influencers face is the lack of set rates.
Now, the biggest problem usually is clients telling you, oh, but we're a small brand. Oh, yeah, we're struggling. So, of course, that stifles your pricing, and you might find yourself, let's say, with 10,000 followers, and you're asking the client for, let's say, 5,000 Kenya shillings.
So, is this why influencers are secretive about their rate cards?
Influencers usually get keep because, sadly, they don't want people to know that they're being paid badly. So if, for example, I'm being paid by a random, let's say, telecommunication brand, I'm being paid, let's say, 10,000 bob for a video, and someone else is being paid, let's say, 50,000 bob. I might be embarrassed to tell them, oh yeah, by the way, I'm being paid 10,000. How much are you guys being paid? As for being paid 50,000, then you're like, what? Yeah, so you'll feel like you're being shortchanged.
But how does Kenya compare to other countries on the continent when it comes to influencer pay?
Globally, there are countries like South Africa who pay influencers quite well. Even Nigerians, they pay influencers quite well. When you look at artists like Davido, when you look at all these actors in South African shows, so many of them are paid quite well. From an influencer perspective to even them doing brand deals and even them acting in the scenarios and situations that they're in the different series and movies. If you know you're worth this amount, stick to that. If possible, go higher. Yeah. And always revise your rate card each and every year to a higher level.
Behind the glam of content creation, there's a lot that doesn't make it to the feed.
Sometimes it works out. It's a hit or miss, you never know. But sadly, if it's a miss, it's a bad miss, because I've seen so many influencers out there struggling to the point that sometimes they jump into alcoholism and drug abuse. So the pressure can be quite intense, especially maintaining that lifestyle, because someone knows you as a fashionista, someone who goes out, someone who always dresses up or always has makeup, then the brand deals die, maybe due to COVID or elections or just the temperature in the country.
Want in? Here's the starter kit. Post often, find your niche, be real, watch your numbers, and don't undersell yourself. If you stay focused, keep showing up, and really understand your audience, monetizing your content is possible.